Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to make a wonderful concoction used as a prank. So me and some of the girls from my group decided that we were going to make this concoction of really gross, nasty stuff to pull a prank on the guys. So anyways, the main ingredients that you will need today is you will need tampons, unused tampons, because we're going to make the illusion that they are used. So get a bunch of unused tampons to be able to put into plastic baggie. Make sure you have a glove on one hand in case your hand gets some coloring on it. So you have tampons, you're going to need food coloring, red food coloring, and you can also use some red Kool-Aid. That'll also help. So make sure you have that. Make sure you have an empty bottle that you can use to put water in to mix your food coloring and your Kool-Aid. Don't use too much water, but don't use too little water. The best thing is probably to use a little bit of water on the tampons first to make them expand, and then come back and don't use too much water for that. And then come back and use your concoction, of red and your water. Also in that concoction, you need to make sure you add some oatmeal. It doesn't matter what flavor. Make it the grossest flavor you own. That's all that matters. It doesn't really matter. Just use oatmeal to give the illusion of clumpy, nasty, ugly stuff. Another thing you want to be able to use is some ketchup. Ketchup is red, obviously, and the ketchup will darken after being kept out for a little bit of time. So you want to use ketchup, and don't use too much, but use a lot at least. Another thing to remember to use is I have original, it's on Gemini something, syrup. You want to use syrup, make it sticky, and be able to stick to whatever your product is going to be that's going to finally stick to you. And some honey. Honey's definitely really sticky, so those two things are going to make this great. Now, in order to give the illusion that it stinks and it's gross, you want to be able to use some garlic. Garlic is disgusting. If you have garlic or tuna, any of those things will be good for this. But I'm going to use garlic today, and then if I had tuna, I'd use it, but I forgot about it. Anyway, that's okay. All this stuff is usually around your house. You have water, you should have bottles, probably some syrup or ketchup. The only thing you might need to buy is some extra tampons in case you don't have that many on supply, and you might need to buy some food coloring. Other than that, you should be good. So, the last ingredient that we do have will be some chocolate powder for cocoa to make cocoa mix. It doesn't matter what brand. It can be the off-brand, it can be the normal brand, Hershey's. It doesn't matter. Just use some chocolate, and that'll give the illusion to make it dark, and it'll also help that ketchup to darken everything else to make it look like it's old and dirty and used and really disgusting. So, let's go, let's have fun, and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done. Okay, this is the mix that I have. It looks so good. It's going to be perfect for all the boys. As you can see, it's already really, really dark. Originally, it would just be kind of a bright red with just the food coloring, but the food coloring, the ketchup, the Kool-Aid, everything all together makes it dark, especially the chocolate. So make sure you have chocolate, or you just won't get the same illusion. We'll get a little closer. Okay, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, that's good. Looks like intestines or something. But when you pull out the individual tampons, you'll see the final product. Also, you can see really good in there. There's some oatmeal and some other yummy good stuff. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's going to be perfect for this. So, what we're going to do now is pull out the tampons, stick them in an empty bag, lay them out, and allow them to dry up. You don't want them to have any air. You want them to suffocate, so they'll get dry and they'll get chocolatey and disgusting and ever so great. Anyways, once they're dried up, then we'll be able to use some Vaseline to stick them to the windows of the car, so they'll actually stick, and that'll make our final product. And you can also decorate up the car with, some frozen underwear, like thongs or something. We're also doing that as part of our prank. It's going to be a great one, and it's all girly, and if you want, you can do it. So now, let's go ahead and pull out the tampons and see how they look. Make sure you have a protecting glove, because if you don't have the protecting glove, you're going to feel really bad. Oh, yeah, these are stuck together. Yes. I can't even tell which ones are the different tampons. They all look like they're one, but I'm pretty sure this is like 3. You know what? I think this is actually 1. A huge tampon. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Look at that. Oh, that's a single tampon by itself. That's gross. That looks real disgusting. That's what it looks. Real disgusting. Not real. Not just real, but it's real and disgusting. Oops. Make sure you watch out for everything else around you. Have some napkins laying down first because the juice will get everywhere. Once again, pulling out of this nasty, huge bag full of gross tampons. You know what? Let's get a close-up view of this one. This one's a really good one. Let me get a paper towel so I can show you it close. I know you're dying to see what they actually look like, to see if it's a good prank or not, but it's a great prank. Here, let's get a close shot of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good and gross and disgusting and droopy and period looking, that's for sure. Don't worry, you won't rub off anything. Everything will still be there, and the color will sure be there. The oatmeal, I mean, everything's still in place. It looks so great. Yeah, this is looking really good. I like the way they're laying out all flat, and you know, I think they're even starting to dry out a little bit. So, I mean, they're not really tinting with the color and the browns and the black and the old blood looking stuff, but they are drying out, which is a positive thing. That's the best part of all. As long as they dry out, then we're doing good. And to keep your glove on, it doesn't have to be an actual glove. I mean, I use just a Ziploc baggie, and I tied a hair tie to it to make it stay. This is going to be really fun. I can't wait for you to see the final product. Oh, it looks so perfect. It looks real. This is something, I mean, this is remarkable. This is the best prank ever. Everybody's going to be using it. This video is going to be so popular. I cannot wait. Okay, are you ready to see the final product? Are you ready? Okay, here it goes. It's nice and lined up. Rows of tampons. Oh, tampons galore. That looks, I don't know. You know, it looks like a meat packing plant or something. Just, you know, kind of gave you like a packing plant of meat. But it's really a packing plant of tampons that look used. The illusion of used tampons. Once again, with oatmeal and food coloring and Kool-Aid and chocolate powder for cocoa and, you know, some syrup, honey. I mentioned oatmeal already. And then for the smell factor, some tuna juice, or I didn't use tuna juice. Don't use too much of it because it could get too watery and then your red may not stick as much. I mean, even though there's a lot of red. Just once again, just don't use too much of that. And I used, if you don't use tuna, you can always use, I keep forgetting the name of it, garlic. There we go. Use garlic. So, and this is what your final product looks like once you pull all this stuff out and, you know, put them onto the next baggie and lay them out and stuff. Your rag should turn out looking like this because the drips and stuff, and this also makes it look real. You can put this on your final products too. There's nothing wrong with that. So, once again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come back. We'll have more adventures of pranks in the future. But as for now, I'm signing out. Good luck with your prank.